it makes it less noisy. But is there anything as far as to make it speed up a little bit, or is it just, you can't speed up because it's...
Oh, you definitely can. Basically what happens over the course of time, when you buy a computer, well, a lot of computers nowadays, they come with all this trial software, and they call it bloatware. It's just software they throw on there, their trials, they're trying to get you to use their software. So when you install a program, it's going to start when you start your computer. So you might have 10 pieces of bloatware in your computer, then you install 5 programs, so now you've got 15 programs starting when you start your computer that you don't need none of them. So you got 15 programs eating up memory, processor time. Yep. If you remove those, you can get your computer to boot, in like 20 seconds as opposed to the 5 minutes. It's just eating up CPU cycles. So a lot of times, just cleaning up the startup, removing programs that came with it that you don't need, or removing programs you don't need. That can really speed up the computer. Disk defragmenter, disk cleanup, this is all good stuff for your computer. Cleaning the fans out inside.
That's what he does,
Yeah, every 6 months you probably need the fans tested out, power supply tested out. Hard drives only last 3 to 5 years. So if you got an older computer and you have good data on there that you want,
pictures, videos,
you should probably back it up, because I can tell you 1 in 10 customers, hard drives end up being bad. Now, most of those customers, I can get their data back, but there's a lot of people that just, their hard drive's dead. To back up your data?
Sent it for me. That's a new one, but I have no idea how to back it up. I thought you were going to have a class on that.
I didn't know.
I'm a show and tell type person.
It depends what you have. What do you have in there? Is it mostly pictures? Because pictures and music eat up a lot of hard drive space. So if you're backing up music and pictures, an external hard drive or an offsite backup service is the best ways to go. If you're only backing up documents and like small files, you can do it with a thumb drive. The problem with a thumb drive is if the thumb drive dies, to recover the data is nearly impossible, because it's flash, it's solid state memory. It's not like a hard disk where you can replace parts in it to make it work to get the data. So if you're putting stuff on a flash drive and it's your only other backup, and you're really depending on that data, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust this flash drive.
I was going to say, thanks to Josh, when my last computer died, we got the stuff off it, we put it on my new computer, we took the old hard drive, bought a case for it.
Yeah, and we made an external.
Hard drive, so now like every 3 months I try to remember every 3 months.
Yeah, that's what we always recommend doing. If the drive's still in functional working order, a kit's like $30, $40. You put your old drive in the kit, and then you can use it as an external. Better instead of throwing the drive out. Plus the drive's got your data on it as well, so I mean, if you're throwing it out, you're putting your data out there too. Because I know a lot of the police stations now, believe it or not, they go around, they pick up old computers, they take the hard drives out, they scan the hard drive and see what's on there. This is police stations, and I know it's for a fact.
Yeah.
Really?
You see that on CSI.
SIC and Rhode Island.
Yep.
That's why I
Plain old
wanted
RI.
to know what you can take out.
Yeah.
If somebody
Yeah.
goes to somebody, I don't want, not that I have anything,
No.
The
Still
government does
password and
something.
stuff.
GBA 2001 agenda.
The government does something called the DoD wipe, where they format the hard drive 20 times, and they say that gets all the data off. The only way to really say, if you're getting rid of an old computer and you really don't want anybody to have those old files, if they have a lot of financial data, smash it with a hammer. That's the only way that nobody's going to get the data.
Yeah, that's what my brother-in-law told me.
Because I do data recovery, and people are surprised, like, I
Just
do a
the hard
scan, I
drive.
give them all their data, they're looking at like, where did all the data that's on the hard drive?
That's just one
You can
part.
pull up a lot of stuff from a hard drive when you do a data recovery.
Well, you watch those shows like,
You just get the five of the hard drive.
Yeah.
Goes in. Yes.
They really do that. It does work.
much to the truth, what's going on.
Any other questions?
John?